Hey guys, looking for some help here on understanding the rear seal in this 1938 Plymouth 201.3 cubic inch engine. I've had the crank out here and I wanted to inspect how the rear seal goes together and how it's placed in here just for my own curiosity. I think later seals were a little different in later year cars, but in this 38 this is what we've got, and I thought maybe some people could help me out here. So here I've removed what I think is all the pieces of the rear seal. They sit around the crankshaft like this. It appears to be some type of leather pressed in there, and they appear symmetrical, meaning the same, of course. So this bolts on the end cap here, the main cap at the rear main, and the other half bolts down like this on the bottom side of the crankshaft, and it bolts into the block. So the two halves come together and sit around the crankshaft. So when I take the cap off, rear main cap, that would be bolted right there. When I took it off, I found some little pieces of maybe end rubber, flat pieces that sat in this area, likely because that one's pointing up like that and this one's down. I think it was probably where the seals meet here, a little piece of like rubber in this area. And I just wanted clarity. Is there anything missing here? It appears to me that on the crankshaft here with the main cap on, we've got an oil slinger here that's machined into the crankshaft. Its job is to redirect oil and sling it away from, I guess, back towards the crankcase to redirect the oil backwards. And then anything that gets past that is held in back by the seals. So if this was assembled, you can get a good look here. Let's come around this way. The seal seems to ride right about there on the end of the crankshaft, right in that area. You've got your oil slinger. Your bearing is out here. This would be your main bearing. But I'm just looking for clarity on that. If someone can help me understand, is that it for the rear seal? Maybe lift the crank out so you can get a better look at the area right in here. The seal seems to be riding right here. Is there no other pieces? We're looking in the bore here, the block. There's like I said, the oil slinger sits in this area here, and then the seal's on the outside of the block out here. If someone could help me understand that or point me in a different direction, or any missing parts. I don't think this engine's been apart since it was new. I pulled some bearings and looked at the back side. I don't see any markings that indicate they're not standard. I'm going to measure everything up here and get a number and see where it sits. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks, guys.